Hello everyone, my name is Griff, this is my channel, and today we're going to be going over the Void Battle Endeavors, and specifically the new Chimera boss in Dragalia Lost, for the update of the Void Battles in June. So, starting off, if you don't know what Void Battles even are, we're going to go over that first, and then we're going to go into the specific ones that you can get during this period, what the rewards are, and personally which ones I think you should be doing. So to start, I'm just going to go over what Void Battles are. If you go to your quest page, you can see that there is this Void Battle tab. Now, some of them might be locked, like this one's locked right now because it's not under a normal period. But if you're before Chapter 7 of the story, we'll just quickly tap on this and look at the chapters. If you're before this chapter, you can now complete these missions. They won't be unlocked. As soon as you beat this chapter right here, you'll be able to play these Void Battles. And specifically, you have to beat Chapter 7 on normal, so don't worry about going into a harder mode or harder difficulties of, hard or extra hard or very hard. Doesn't matter. You just have to do normal. So, when you open the Void Battle page, you'll see all of these different groups of bosses. And all of these ones at the top all say always available. So the way the Void Battles work is that most of the quests are on a always being available basis. They're always there. You can always play them. This isn't how it originally was, but it's how it is now, so it's very helpful for most players because it allows them to be able to do them whenever they need to. But some of the quests, some of the more important quests, are on a rotation, and specifically, some quests have double drops on rotation. So the whole point of this time of the month, there's usually one of these every month, is that you just play the Void Battles. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing for the missions. So we're going to quickly go over and look at the missions. I've already done some of them. I've already done all of the Chimera ones. I've already done all of the play any missions. And actually, if you have those play any missions, you can do anything and you'll get, it's up to 50 quests and you get Wormite for every increment of 5. So that's really good. And then you also have another one that says clear Void Battles. That's also up to 50 and you get other things, not Wormite, but other things that you can get, like rupees and drops and void seeds. And one of the other important things that you can look at is the double drops period, but also the first clear periods. So the way that this works is that if you have never cleared a void boss, if you go over into the normal endeavors page and you go all the way down, you'll see endeavors. Let's see if I can go in my history and find it. Oh no, these are all other endeavors. 6. Oh no, I don't know where it is. Well, usually these have special endeavors that are here. I can't find them in my history, but they have special endeavors for the first clear of the battles that allow you to find out, and you're allowed to get 150 Wormite per first clear of each type of enemy. And no, this does not mean each, like it doesn't mean, oh, I did one shroom, I get 150. Each of these types of shrooms will give you an 150 Wormite per. So this right here is 450 Wormite that you can get, plus the 25 per each first clear on top of that. So it's actually like 175 Wormite per. But then if we look at the rotation, this is a specific special rotation for this period of the month. You can see it's from the 22nd to the 29th. The normal rotation is below, and you can see there's always available, and then it's based on day. None of these that are based on day have double drops in them. So that's unfortunate, but during this event they all have double drops. So today I'm just going to be doing the title Chimera. I'm going to be doing the standard strike and the expert strike. I actually haven't done the standard strike yet, so get to look at that together. My team is just my win team. There's Leaf, Hawk, Ronzo, and Lowen. It's pretty basic. Yeah, so I'm just going to hit start quest. This is also going to be on normal speed, and it's just going to be on auto, simply so that I don't have to control and I can just commentate on the battle. These Chimera bosses are going to be your key for strength going through the game. one of the things that has changed since the start of the game is the strength of specifically these Chimera weapons. And these Chimera weapons are stronger than the core 5-star weapons, which are the weapons that you get from crafting with basic materials and going all the way up the chain and using the drops from the Imperial Onslaught in order to craft them. Those weapons have been completely power crept. These Chimera weapons are easier to get and honestly are way better than them because they also will go into being used for the Akito boss. So as you saw, I just clicked it away. But when you do a first clear, you get 10 of these and 2 of these. These are materials you use to make the weapons. So that's awesome. And actually, on the first clear of the expert difficulty, you get 3 horns. And if I go quickly to the upgrade page, we go to the crafting page, and we scroll all the way down, you can see there are the Chimera weapons right here. And if I hit view tree, I can already craft one of these just from doing the void endeavors and grinding it. Now the thing is, it says you need Raging Aquatail to craft. You might not know what that is. I mean, it just says a random name. But if you go over to the Manticore screen and you look at the water Manticore weapon, it is called Raging Aquatail. So the way this works is that you have to first create the Manticore weapon, and then once you have created the Manticore weapon, you can then create the Chimera Tech weapon. Now, I will say you do not need to keep the Manticore weapon, and the Manticore weapons are dismantleable. So if you want, you could just dismantle one Manticore weapon 8 times and craft a Manticore weapon for each of the weapon types, just based off the materials for one, and then you could use that in order to make the materials you need for the Chimera Tech weapon, so you have them all unlocked. So that is something you can do if you want. I think that is actually kind of a smart idea, because at this point, you know, the only thing that would cut down your grinding a lot, because you need to grind out each one. But it would also make it so that you are spending more rupees, so that's sort of a trade-off. You do less grinding, but if you have a lot of rupees, you could do that. So let's get the expert battle on the way. We're not going to do co-op. As you can see, this battle costs 3 wings for co-op. The first one, actually, the standard battle costs 2. And the standard battle is 25 stamina, and the expert is 30 stamina. So that's just something to look forward to, something to notice. Again, I'm going to do it with auto, and we're not going to do any speed. It's just going to be a normal clear, so you can see it. All of these Chimera bosses play the exact same. They all have the same phases. They all start with this first attack, which is a charging orb that comes out, and they kind of lunge forward. And the way that they work is that they get, their hitboxes get larger, and their hurt boxes get larger during the fight. It's a little interesting. They have a lot of these, like, ground pound moves. I think he's about to do it right now. Oh, he did a swipe right now. Yep, this one where they slam the ground and this little spigots come out. They have these dashes. They have a purple tail swipe, and that tail swipe will poison regardless of what element you're in. This one right here. So that's just something to look out for if you don't have poison res, if you're not doing light. There is no light Chimera yet, just so you know. So that's something to notice. But they're pretty basic. They're pretty simple. I think that all in all, they're pretty good. It's a pretty easy fight for what you need, and they're pretty good drops, or extremely good drops, because it allows you to make weapons that really are stronger than what have been the standard in the game for the first whole year, were these core 5-star weapons. So, yeah, I really think that these Chimera weapons are worth it, if I'm being completely honest. And you see, if I scroll down, survival bonus. Now this survival bonus is actually changes based on just probability. If I go and look at it, it says surviving for 0 times, I should get a horn. But the items and amount received are chosen at random. So sometimes you get 1, sometimes you get 2, sometimes you get 2 and a horn. So that's just something to look forward to. And then I'm going to quickly look at the other void bosses that are on focus right now. If I go back to the endeavors page, let's see.
This costume is a touch embarrassing.
As you can see, I completed some void battles, so this upgraded, and now I have another mission to do 38. I've already done 36. Let's see, is the Abyssal Phantom on? Actually, let's do the Manticore if he's up today. Manticore. Raging Manticore, yes. So this uses light units, so I'm going to switch to my light team really quickly. There we are. I'm just going to do this, normal speed. So yeah, the real way you're going to do this is once you beat Chapter 7, I really suggest you get straight into these Manticore and Chimera techs, because they are going to be your key to powering up very quickly. If you have these Chimera weapons, you can do the Agito battles, you can do the High Dragon battles. You can basically do whatever, not whatever you want, but you can put your foot in the door for whatever you want to get started on. So that's just something to look forward to. It's something that I think is very important in the progression of the game. I think they really streamlined the progression of this game in a way that it allows everyone to be able to get strong without necessarily having to do a bunch of grinding. So I really like that aspect of it. So that's just something to know. But yeah, that's basically it. You just want to do these void missions every week, or every month actually, and just do whichever ones you want. They'll give you drops for the specific types. So this one will give me Frost Hermit drops, this one will give me Raging Manticore drops, this will give me Abyssal Phantom drops. Really, if I had to recommend, and if you're not really interested in doing them, I would recommend at least doing the Manticore and the Chimera drops so that you can get the materials you need for the weapon. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.